Hey, it's Sensei Gould here, and as you can see, I'm sitting up at the front of the dojo, so it must be time for another one of our informal Tokonoma-Side chats. I like to shoot these quick videos just to share a quick story about our dojo, the training that we do here, our history, our philosophy. And I wanted to share this one because I was digging around in the dojo archives, and I came across a picture that I thought was actually lost to antiquity, and I wanted to share it. It's something that many of you might not have seen before. And that's this right here. Just a real quick picture of the old man, Sensei Richard Kim. And I'm not really sure who that fresh-faced kid is in the video, but I'm pretty sure it was me as a brown belt. That photo was actually taken at a seminar here in Massachusetts back in late 1991. I was a brown belt back then in college, and Sensei Kim was in the area giving a seminar, and I had the opportunity to train with him and listen to him lecture and meet him in person. And I don't recall too much about the seminar in terms of the training. I vaguely remember we were working on roundhouse kicks that night. But I do remember Sensei Kim's lecture. And that evening, Sensei Kim's lecture was about the yoi, the ready position that we take when we start our kata. And I remember very clearly that Sensei Kim said, yoi does not just mean to get ready. He said, ready for what? Ready for what? And I remember that he said, and I can almost hear his voice as he said, ready to die. And he meant it. That's actually kind of a funny story because he said, in a humorous way, he said, when I take the yoi position, I start my kata, I think to myself over and over again, don't be afraid of the man who can kill my body. What more can he possibly do? And that's just the way that his mind worked, and I remember that lesson, and I wanted to share it with you. So this picture, now that I found it, will be back up in my office. If anyone wants to see my fresh face from 1991, the flat top haircut is gone, but it's still the same me, and I'm glad that I can still train. So Sensei Kim is my teacher's teacher's teacher. So I'm proud to say that I'm one of the senior students of Sensei Dennis Mann. Sensei Mann is one of the senior students of Sensei Brian Ritchie. And Sensei Ritchie, of course, is the senior student of Sensei Kim. So it's nice to know where we come from. I'm honored to train regularly with Sensei Ritchie and Sensei Mann. And I'm honored to have known and trained with Sensei Kim as well. It would be a far stretch for me to say that I was on a first-name basis with Sensei Kim. I'm pretty sure he just knew me as that scrub who trained with Sensei Ritchie. But I think that he knew who I was. I did get the opportunity to speak with him several times, train with him in person, and heard him lecture on a number of occasions. And all those things stay with me. So perhaps my penchant for long and drawn-out stories comes from the old man himself. He could go on for hours. So I try to go on for minutes and get my speeches in pithy. I hope you enjoyed this one. We'll talk to you again soon.